one question coming back to what you said, Tsongkhapa said about mind meditating on emptiness becoming fused with emptiness. Does this happen regardless of the basis of that emptiness? Does it mean one will have that experience whether we meditate on emptiness of one's own mind or the emptiness of flower? There are several similar questions like that.
Yes, I mean, Tsongkhapa meant for any type of basis you may choose to meditate on emptiness. But if you're a meditator, primarily kind of interested in practice, it's in our self-interest to choose something like mind or the nature of the self, because why choose some external object which has hardly any sort of relevance to our everyday life? Of course, on a logical level, one would want to understand the nature of emptiness, applied to all phenomena. But when it comes to actual practice, it is more judicious to choose something that would make an impact. So, and if we choose something like a flower externally, the impact would be less. Whereas if we choose the nature of mind, one's own mind, it's more powerful. And in fact, one of the important teachings that I take from the Buddha nature teaching is the idea that, in the end, where the practice of emptiness and meditation of emptiness matters most is when you apply it to your own mind, the nature of your own mind. And in fact, one of the powerful arguments that is used for why stains are advantageous is because the mind itself is empty. So there is a beautiful passage in the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra where it says that mind is devoid of mind because the nature of mind is luminous or clear light. So, and the idea is that many of the stains, especially the afflictions, arise from ignorance, and ignorance particularly of the nature of mind. So in a meditation, if you take the nature of mind itself as the basis for practice, then the impact on the practitioner will be much more powerfully felt. So I think this is where, and here I would say that the Mahamudra approach, particularly as proposed in the Kagyu tradition, is a very powerful practice, which has been adopted in the Gelug tradition as well. For example, in Panchen Lama's Mahamudra text, and in and the Panchen Lama's Mahamudra approach teaching is actually traced to an oral teaching of the Tsongkhapa. And this kind of Mahamudra approach is a very, very powerful practice, because then you are taking mind as the basis of your meditation, including even of emptiness itself.